Movies and Series Marathon History with NTSCB Rated, Part 8.
Jackie Chan and John Senadot is Hidden Strike, actions and comedy.
This movie rated R13.
The Channel,
actions and suspense. This movie is restricted 13.
Quicksand,
Horror and action. This movie rated is restricted 16.
Murder City,
actions and suspense.
this movie is restricted 13.
19th Series, Marvel Studios, Secret Invasion,
Actions and adventure.
This rated series is PG.
Meg 2, The Trench, New Meg Old Chum. This movie is rated PG.
Psychokinesis.
actions, suspense, and comedy.
this movie is rated PG.
Gal Gadot, Heart of Stone, Defy the Odds.
Actions and suspense. This movie is restricted 13.
Soul Catcher,
Actions and Thriller.
this movie is restricted 13. Blue Beetle,
Actions and superheroes.
this movie is rated PG.
This movie is restricted 16.
20th The Series, Moving.
Actions and Superheroes.
This series rated PG.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
Liam Neeson, Retribution, actions and suspense.
This movie rated PG-13.
Seasons. Could your best friend be your best match? Romance, drama. This movie rated PG is parental guidance.
3 Days to Kill, actions and thriller. This movie is rated restricted 13. The Equalizer 3, witness the final chapter. Actions, suspense, and thriller. This movie rated restricted 13.
21st The Series, One Piece.
Actions and adventure.
This series rated PG. Steven Seagal, Half Past Dead.
Actions and thriller.
This movie rated restricted 13.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
Last season's Ragnarok.
This movie is rated PG.
PTU.
Actions, thriller, and suspense. This movie is rated restricted 13.
Centauro.
Actions and suspense.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
Expendables 4.
Actions and thriller.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
The Stranger. Actions and horror. This movie is rated restricted 13.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
Heist. Never make a bet you can't afford to lose.
Actions and suspense.
This movie is rated restricted 13.
Remington and the Curse of the Zombaitings, horror and comedy. This movie is rated PG.
Scott Adkins, Hard Target 2.
Actions and thriller.
This movie is restricted 13.
This movie is restricted 13.
Dragon, the Weapon of God, Fight Against Injustice.
Mystery action. This movie is rated PG-13.
Kitty's a killer. Some heroes don't play nice. Actions and thriller. This movie is restricted 13.
Steven Seagal, Shadow Man, actions and thriller.
This movie is restricted 13.
25th The Series, Black Knight.
Actions.
This series rated restricted 13.
Freelance. Action, suspense, and thriller. This movie is restricted 13.
Special Identity, actions and suspense.
This movie is restricted 13. Marvel Studios, The Marvels.
Superheroes and action.
This movie is rated PG.
Steven Seagal is The Keeper.
Actions and thriller.
This movie is restricted 13.
Deadline.
Action and suspense.
This series is rated PG-13.
Steven Seagal as Dr. Day You Die. Double repose.
Action, thriller, and suspense.
This movie is restricted 13.
Steven Seagal as Lethal Justice, Justice Divine.
Action, thriller, and suspense.
This movie is restricted 13. The Hunger Games: The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Family adventure and action.
This movie is rated PG.
Steven Seagal, Asian Connection.
Action and suspense.
See Season 2.
Action and adventure.
This series is restricted 13.
Sa mundong pabago-bago, pag-ibig ko ay totoo. Ako ang iyong bangka, kung magalit man ang alon ng panahon, sabay tayong aahon. Kung wala ka nang maintindihan.
The next in movies and series history, Part 9. Thank you for watching.